Have you ever found yourself in a relationship where you feel like you're always the one putting in all the effort, only to be met with silence, distance, or indifference? Does it seem like no matter how much you try to show your worth or seek validation, it only pushes the other person further away? If so, you are not alone. Many people struggle with maintaining their dignity and emotional strength when faced with the fear of losing someone or feeling undervalued. But what if the solution wasn't to try harder, but rather to take a step back and master the art of silence and emotional resilience? What if, by valuing yourself more, you could shift the entire dynamic of your relationship? As Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. In this video, we're going to dive deep into powerful strategies that can transform not only your relationships, but also the way you see yourself. We'll cover how to master the silent treatment, avoid begging for attention, maintain emotional strength, and elevate your self-esteem. Essential tools for reclaiming your self-worth and creating balance in your life. Are you ready to stop feeling like you're chasing approval and start living with confidence and self-respect? Let's get started. Lesson 1. Master the silent treatment. If you always rush to explain yourself, beg for forgiveness, or keep talking to fix a situation, you might be doing more harm than good. Constantly trying to smooth things over can make you seem desperate or weak, pushing the other person further away and making you feel frustrated and powerless. This pattern often leads to feeling undervalued and exhausted from always being the one to chase. To shift this, we need to look at the power of silence. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This means that choosing not to respond or chase after someone is a sign of strength, not defeat. The silent treatment, when used wisely, isn't about playing games. It's about taking a step back, giving space, and allowing reflection. Pause before reacting when tensions rise. Taking a moment to step away helps you avoid saying things you might regret and gives you time to think clearly. Hold your ground without feeling pressured to fill the silence, just because it feels uncomfortable. Trust that this space allows both of you to process and reflect. Stay calm and collected, using the silence to focus on your own well-being and maintain emotional balance. When you project calm confidence, it shows that you're secure in yourself. Using the silent treatment thoughtfully can shift the balance in your favor. It shows that you value yourself enough not to always chase, creating respect and allowing healthier communication to follow. Don't beg for her attention. When you start to feel the need to seek her attention or approval constantly, it can become a problem. Begging for attention, whether through texts, calls, or constant check-ins, can make you seem insecure and needy. This type of behavior can lead to feeling even more ignored or disrespected, as it lowers your value in her eyes and leaves you feeling anxious and rejected. As the philosopher Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be one." This means that instead of seeking constant reassurance, focus on being the kind of person who commands respect and attention naturally. Chasing after someone's attention only pushes them away and signals that you don't value yourself enough. Instead, shift your mindset to prioritize your own growth and fulfillment. Spend time on activities that build your confidence and enrich your life, whether that's pursuing a hobby, advancing your career, or spending time with friends. By focusing on yourself and your own happiness, you show that you don't beg for her attention. When you start to feel the need to seek her attention or approval constantly, it can become a problem. Begging for attention, whether through texts, calls, or constant check-ins, can make you seem insecure and needy. This type of behavior can lead to feeling even more ignored or disrespected, as it lowers your value in her eyes and leaves you feeling anxious and rejected. As the philosopher Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be one." This means that instead of seeking constant reassurance, focus on being the kind of person who commands respect and attention naturally. Chasing after someone's attention and don't need external validation to feel worthy. Avoid the urge to reach out constantly or respond immediately to every message. Let her come to you sometimes. When you show that you're not desperate for her attention, you become more attractive and respected. It's about maintaining a healthy sense of self-worth and trusting that you don't need to chase what's meant for you. This approach leads to a more balanced, fulfilling relationship where both sides are valued. Maintain emotional strength. If you let every small conflict shake you, it can drain your energy and make you seem unstable. When you react impulsively, you might say or do things you regret, which can damage trust and respect. This behavior creates a cycle where you're constantly trying to make up for outbursts, leaving you feeling powerless. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." True strength comes from within, not from controlling what others do or say. Emotional strength means not letting external situations dictate conflict or emotional challenges. Take a deep breath and remind yourself that you control your response. Instead of lashing out or reacting impulsively, focus on staying composed. Prioritize activities that help you build resilience, such as mindfulness or journaling, so that when stressful moments arise, you can handle them with poise. Instead of lashing out or reacting impulsively, prioritize activities that help you build resilience, such as mindfulness or journaling, such as healing, self-regulation. By maintaining emotional strength, you show that you are in control of yourself. This self-assuredness is attractive and commands respect. It sets the tone for balanced and mature interactions, strengthening not only your relationships, but also your sense of self. Elevate your self-esteem. If you don't value yourself, how can you expect anyone else to? When your self-esteem is low, you may find yourself accepting less than you deserve, tolerating bad behavior, or compromising your boundaries just to keep the relationship going. This lack of self-worth can make you feel insecure, and that insecurity can show in your actions and words. Over time, it creates an unhealthy dynamic where you're not seen as a strong, confident partner, but rather someone who is constantly trying to prove your value. As Marcus Aurelius said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." If you constantly think of yourself as unworthy, that belief will shape how you act and how others perceive you. On the other hand, when you recognize your own worth, you carry yourself with confidence, which not only boosts your self-esteem, but also makes you more attractive to others. To elevate your self-esteem, start by changing the way you see yourself. Stop looking for validation from others, including your partner. Instead, focus on recognizing your own value. This means acknowledging your strengths, setting healthy boundaries, and not accepting less than you deserve. When you respect yourself, others will begin to respect you too. A simple but effective practice is to begin each day with positive affirmations. Remind yourself of your worth and the qualities that make you unique. Focus on your achievements, your goals, and the value you bring to the table. This shift in mindset will not only improve how you feel about yourself, but it will also change the way you interact with others, including your partner. When your self-esteem is solid, you'll no longer feel the need to seek constant reassurance of validation. You'll be able to approach your relationship from a place of strength, where both you and your partner can thrive equally. This creates a healthier, more balanced dynamic, where both partners value and respect each other. By elevating your self-esteem, you take control of your emotional state and start living authentically. When you believe in your own worth, you no longer need to chase after approval or attention. You become someone who attracts respect naturally, and that's the kind of partner anyone would want. This mindset will help you grow, both as a person and in your relationship, creating a lasting bond based on mutual respect and appreciation. Now we are about the video. Now it is time to change your life. Write down a comment and say that you want to change your life. No matter how difficult it is to change, I will read each of you. Your comment features one of the best comments in our channel. If you want a daily dose of unfiltered motivation, subscribe to our channel.